Hi folks, it's Jerry from Covered Bridge Maple. I wanted to show you this video on how I make what we call grand pears. It's an old French name for maple dumplings. It's one of my favorite recipes and the kids really like it for a dessert. So I want to show you quickly how to make this. The first thing I do is I use about it's about a quart of maple syrup. There's probably about 1.5 inches here. I make big batches because my kids go crazy over this stuff. And what I like to use is dark amber, not the dark amber, but the dark robust, new grading system. Dark robust, I like the stuff with a little bit more mapley flavor. The next thing I do is I'm going to put some water in here because as I'm boiling this, it takes me 2 batches. It takes quite a while, and the water evaporates so much that it gets too thick. So you want to put some water in there to start. So I'm going to add about a cup of water for every quart of syrup that I put in there. And then I'm going to put it on high and I'm going to let it come to a boil. So I'm going to start that right now. Doesn't have to be exact, it's a rough idea. I just want to dilute it some. And I want to put my heat on high, mix it up a little bit. And what you want to do is cover your top whenever you're cooking. It saves a lot on electricity. It'll boil faster and it's a lot cheaper in the long run. I know it sounds like a little thing, but everything we can do to conserve energy, keep our environment cleaner. So I really try to save energy whenever I can. So the next thing I'm going to do while that's warming up is I'm going to go to the Bisquick and I'm going to use that as the main ingredient. You can make this from scratch. I know a lot of people who do. I like Bisquick. I used to make it from scratch, and this tastes honestly just as good, and it's a lot faster. Usually it's a lot handier. I just follow the biscuit recipe. There's no egg in here, just some milk. So I'll add milk to it and stir it in till I get a pretty thick consistency. Pretty close. So I want to explain why I use such a big pot. Maple syrup, if you're not used to cooking with it, does foam up a lot. And what will happen is it will boil over, and especially on these flat surface countertops, it can ruin them. So you want to be really careful with it. Some people will put a layer of butter all the way around on the inside, and when it hits that, it actually thins the syrup and makes it drop down. So as you can see, this is boiling pretty well. It's foaming up a little more than I like to see. So I'm going to put just a little bit of butter in there to keep it down. That dilutes it enough so that the foam won't rise. It's a technique we use when we make syrup. We don't use butter anymore. We used to use it, but any kind of fat will make it drop. We use organic defoamer now. That's the only thing that we can use as a guideline because we're certified organic. But for cooking purposes for ourselves, it works great. So now I'm going to add the dumplings. So I'm just going to take a scoop. I'm going to slowly add that in so it doesn't jump up. It should float in the pan. I was using 2 cups of Bisquick, and I don't even think I put a cup of milk in there just to get the right consistency. That you can see it's fairly sticky. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. So I'm going to let that set for a few minutes. I'm going to cover it to conserve the heat, and it will boil faster. I'm going to bring my fire down to about 5. From 0 to 10 is the total. I'm about 5 now, and I'm just going to make sure it's not going to boil over. Keep an eye on it. Okay, so we're back, and The dumplings have been in there for about 3 to 4 minutes, so I'm going to slowly flip them over. Make sure they're cooked on the second side. It's already done. So as you can see, there's room between them, and you want to just give them some time. It'll probably be another 3-4 minutes, and these should be just about done. That's my daughter. All right, folks. So these are ready to take out. So because I'm going to do another batch, I'm going to use a spoon with the holes in it so that most of the syrup stays in there. At the end, we're going to pour the syrup over the top, but for now, I want to use that syrup. So I'm just going to add those. Okay, and one thing that you want to do is you want to take one of your biggest dumplings, cut it, and make sure that it's cooked all the way through, which it is. So we're good there. So we're all done here, and what you want to do now is just serve out the portion that you want. I would caution you that it is very sweet. You don't want to take too much to begin with. A little sauce in there. Inevitably, if you make a big batch, you're going to probably have leftovers. What we found is that the leftovers work great with ice cream. It usually doesn't last in the fridge too long. Usually within a week it's all gone. But vanilla ice cream, leftover maple syrup with the dough chunks, can't beat it. Thanks for watching.